Hi there, today is October 18th, and I want to share something really important for all of us to remember. Like, no matter what book you read, what video you watch, whatever it is, I want you to use discernment because sometimes we can be so certain that something is right or it's the way. I'm just laughing at my hair. Um, we can get on this bandwagon. And what I'm here to share is whenever you think something is true, the exact opposite is also true. And I'm going to use an example to share this. Um, you know, I've been talking a lot about going to the gym and pushing through our limits. And when I wake up in the morning, I do not feel like going to the gym. I'm not a morning person. I would do anything to just turn right back around and go back to bed. But when I get to the gym, about 11 minutes into my workout, I start to enjoy it and I start to have fun and I'm singing on my elliptical. And today I crushed it. Like I did the best workout I've done today, or that I've done yet, since I started this last couple months. I didn't feel like going, but I pushed myself. However, in another area of my life, what I keep learning the hard way is to rest. I'm pushing myself too hard when it comes to, working at my new business and trying too hard, pushing too hard, when the universe literally keeps telling me to rest, to take this time of rest and really replenish myself. So both messages are true. I need to push myself to go to the gym because it makes me feel so good. And I need to rest when it comes to working in business. So somebody could write a really, really good book or make a really, really good video about how important it is to push beyond your limits, and that is true. But somebody else could write the book of the exact opposite, and say rest, and that is also true. So what I'm here to share is listen to your heart. No matter what it is, no matter what you're doing, you have to listen to your heart. It's all about discernment because the same message, like the opposite of the message that's really working for you, can also be working for you in a different way. You can listen to a message one day and the very next day have to listen to the exact opposite and do the exact opposite. And this, like I keep saying, everything that we're doing is really, it really feels like a royal mindfuck. Until we start to really recognize the importance of listening to our heart. And we listen to our heart when we're in the moment. Like really truly being here with our hands on our heart and just opening ourselves to the message of spirit. And we all feel it differently. Some people have, voices showing up. Some people just have a felt sense. Like we all have gut feelings. We all have inner knowings. We all have intuition. There's not one person that is not intuitive. It's just, how busy are you? How often do you slow down and actually listen? And I had a really interesting experience yesterday where, I meditate every single day and I get really cool insights every single day and I write them down in my journal every single day. And yesterday the message was stop giving a fuck. Like, stop giving a fuck. Just do what feels right. Don't give a fuck anymore. And my hair's falling out. So I was kind of like, huh, yeah, that sounds about right. I give way too many fucks and I have to stop. So I wrote it down in my journal like, I'm not giving any more fucks. And there was a situation in my life that I was kind of getting resentful about. And it's like, you know what? I'm not giving a fuck about this anymore either. Like, I'm fucking done with this shit. I'm done. And I was going to have a conversation with someone in my life. And the conversation was going to be, I don't give a fuck. Figure your shit out. It's not my problem. It's just not my problem. I'm not giving any more fucks. And that would be really good advice most of the time for most of the people. But I ended up having a bit of a breakdown yesterday, and really, when we break down, it's a breakthrough. And as I was having this breakdown and crying it out to my friend, I really started to see the truth, and it was like, holy shit. What I'm trying to do here is actually not what I'm being called to do. I'm actually being called to lean in and love this person as much as I possibly can. I need to give way more fucks about this person in my life, not less. And, we're never like, this isn't about being wrong or right or judging yourself. It's about like really starting to like, and I'm not trying to say anything negative about Mel Robbins, but she's got this book, Let Them. And I haven't read the book, so I can't say anything, but so many people are like, hashtag let them, like let them this, let them that. Like I said, really great advice for most of the people, most of the time. But what I've actually seen more on my journey is the importance of leaning in instead of just letting them. And again, she probably says the same thing in her book. But what I'm here to share is really take the time every single day to put your hand on your heart and like listen and be led by spirit, because your brain and the videos and the books, they might have some really catchy messages, but it's not necessarily what is right in this moment. There are things in my life that I need to give way less fucks about, but there are also things that I needed to give way more fucks about. So once again, I don't have any advice. If I have advice for you, it means it's what I need to hear. If someone else has advice for you, it means that's what they need to hear. If you have advice for another person, it's because you need to hear it. We're really beyond. I feel like the consciousness has risen so much that we're actually beyond this space where we need advice from anyone. I think it's great to hear people's experiences and messages, but we have to really be discerning and really ask ourselves, what is right for me in this moment? And like I said, what's right for you right now, the exact opposite can be right tomorrow, or even 2 hours from now. Or, one kid in your life, this is the way to parent that child. And the other child in your life, there's going to be a completely opposite way to parent that child. This is just so beautiful, because we always have the answers within. It's just a matter of listening. So I invite you every day to put your hand on your heart and just really truly breathe into the moment and allow those divine parents, whatever it is to you, to show up and really